This story will start on Namek. Goku has just killed Frieza and is now trying to find out how he is going to escape. But this is where things change. When Frieza's ship drops into the lava, Goku finds the Ganyo 4 space pod. But before Goku got into one, as the lava erupts, melting the space pod, Goku now got no way to escape. Goku would yell as the planet explodes. Now Goku has died, and is actually dead. He doesn't go to Yardrat at all. He is dead now. On Earth, everybody is trying to revive Goku, but Goku would talk in their heads, saying he doesn't want to get revived. At least not yet. He realized some of the enemies they had to face was because of him. Piccolo, Raditz, Vegeta, and Nappa. And because the Saiyans were on Earth, they had to fight Frieza on Namek. Everyone would be sad, but respects Goku's wishes. But this actually changes Gohan. He thinks it's his fault his father won't come back. If he was stronger, everyone who died before wouldn't have. Then his father wouldn't have died, so he keeps up his training, confronting Piccolo, as he asks Piccolo to train with him. Piccolo agrees as they start to train. On King Kai's planet, Goku is training his Super Saiyan form. He spends some time with the humans, training with them and getting stronger, but they won't stand a chance against Goku's Super Saiyan form. But soon, they were all revived and returned to Earth, while Goku stayed on King Kai's planet. And he would try to improve his Super Saiyan form. So one day, when he returns, if there is a villain, Goku can be stronger. Now a year will pass as Frieza and King Cold makes their way to Earth. So everyone goes to the battlefield, and Gohan sees Frieza. Gohan will get enraged seeing Frieza as his power starts to go up. Piccolo would tell Gohan to stay calm, but Gohan won't listen, as he yells, as he rushes at Frieza, as he punches him away. King Cold and Frieza would be shocked, as the army starts to rush at Gohan. But Gohan defeats them easily. But Frieza is enraged that Gohan has attacked him. He tells Gohan he will kill him like he killed his father. Now Gohan is enraged, remembering what happened on Namek. So Gohan yells, with his hair spiking up, his aura turning yellow, and his hair also going yellow, with his eyes going green. Gohan would yell, becoming a Super Saiyan, as he rushes at Frieza again, punching him in the face, saying this time he is going to be the one to die. King Cold would try to help Frieza, but a weird purple-haired person appears, as he says he is going to be battling him, as he powers up into his Super Saiyan form, as he battles King Cold, like in canon. But with Gohan vs. Frieza, since Frieza is caught off guard, Gohan is able to beat down Frieza, but Frieza is able to recover, so he and Gohan fight equally. But someone else joins in the battle. It's Piccolo. He might not be as strong as Frieza or Gohan right now, but this extra person is able to turn around this fight, since Gohan and Piccolo has great teamwork, so Frieza won't stand a chance against the teamwork of the two. So Gohan and Piccolo would shoot a Masenko at Frieza, killing him, as Gohan would de-transform. Back to Trunks vs. King Cold. This battle goes like in canon, and Trunks shoots a Ki Blast through King Cold. Now Trunks would power down, and says Goku would come in 3 hours. But Gohan tells Trunks, Goku is dead. There is no way he is coming back. At least, not right now. Trunks is now confused. What? Goku is dead? What happened? So Gohan explains everything about what happened on Namek. Now Trunks is shocked. If he helps this timeline, it won't change his at all, because Goku isn't even here. So Trunks actually decides to stay in this timeline. He tells Gohan he is going to teach him how to control the Super Saiyan form. There is a threat that is going to appear in 3 years, so they have to train for this battle. The Z Fighters lost in the future, because they didn't know about the threat of the android. Gohan agrees, so Trunks goes to the future, gets Bulma and come back, predicting that one day the androids would find Bulma. Trunks decides to bring her with him back in time, so future Bulma works with present Bulma, as Trunks actually trains with Gohan and Piccolo. So Gohan is able to use Super Saiyan much better, as well as Trunks. They are now as strong as Ken and Vegeta against Android 19. So 3 years will pass as Android 19 and 20 attack. So the Z Fighters go to the battlefield and sees the androids. Trunks is in shock. Those aren't the right androids. But Gohan has already jumped in the battle, going into his Super Saiyan form, fighting Android 19, as Piccolo fights Dr. Drill, and Gohan is easily able to defeat Android 19, with Gohan not being stopped by the heart virus. So Android 19 is destroyed, as Piccolo ends Dr. Drill with a light grenade. But before Drill is escaped, he awakens Android 17 and 18 with a remote, but the android still unlocks 16. At this time, Vegeta arrives, and is angry because he wasn't able to test his power against the androids. So everyone goes back to their daily training, but not too long after, Android 17 and 18, as well as 16 attacks the city. So the Z Fighters go to the city, as they see Android 17, 18, and 16. Trunks says 17 and 18 are the androids destroying his timeline, but he doesn't know about the other androids. But the Z Fighters still attack the androids. Gohan, Trunks, and Vegeta powers up into their Super Saiyan forms, as Piccolo and the humans power up, as they go to battle the androids. Vegeta wants to battle 18 on his own, but he doesn't stand a chance against her by himself. So Piccolo and the humans join in, with Gohan and Trunks tag teaming Android 17. But Android 17 is stronger than them both, so he beats down Trunks and Gohan. Trunks and Gohan would try to shoot out Masenko, but Android 17 would just use his android barrier, as he stops the attack. Then he blasts Gohan and Trunks away. With Vegeta and the humans versus Android 18, they don't stand a chance either. Android 18 still breaks Vegeta's arm, as the Earthlings still try to attack her, but after a while, 18 gets bored, as she blasts away the humans and Piccolo, but she leaves Krillin alone, as she approaches Krillin, as she kisses him and leaves, with the other androids behind her. So the Z Fighters is left on the ground, but Krillin gets up, as he tells everybody to get up, and they need to go to the lookout, not knowing what to do next. Now everyone is on the lookout, not knowing what to do, but Kami suggests the time chamber. A day in the real world is 1 year in the time chamber. The Z Fighters is amazed, and Trunks wants to go in the time chamber first with Gohan. Everybody agrees as they enter the time chamber, as Vegeta goes to Capsule Corp and trains in the gravity room. So during this time, Piccolo gets an idea, as he gathers the Dragon Balls and summons Shenron, as he wishes for his potential to be unlocked, as the Dragon Balls scatter. Now Piccolo feels way stronger, and he doesn't actually have to fuse with Kami in this timeline. This happens in Dragon Ball Superhero, so why wouldn't Piccolo here? I haven't really seen the movie for myself, since I am waiting for the English dub of the movie. When this video comes out, it might have already been released. I haven't watched the movie yet, since I am recording this on June 13th, and the movie is still 2 months away, so I'm going off of what the spoilers are for the movie. I do know a little bit about the form, and I think that this is all I need. Like, this did happen with some creators with Ultra Ego Vegeta about almost a year ago. Why not do the same for Piccolo? This form, in my opinion, is great for Piccolo. Even though I dislike him wishing it was the Dragon Ball, I do like this form. It's like a Super Namekian God form for him. And I think the best arc that this could have happened earlier is in the Android arc. Nobody has instant transmission. It'll be insanely hard to contact Namek, since nobody can get in contact with King Kai either, unless they are dead. So this is the best decision. Also, because of this, the Dragon Balls would scatter and won't be able to be used for a year. So if the androids count the Dragon Balls, they won't be able to summon Shenron. So Piccolo goes to fight the androids, while everybody else trains. Now Piccolo goes to battle Android 17, as they begin to battle, as he battles 17 in base, but he doesn't do so well. So Piccolo powers up, going into his ultimate form, as he battles 17. And he is actually able to beat down 17. Everything 17 throws at Piccolo is being countered by him. So Android 18 decides to jump in, but Piccolo is still able to counter them both. But the last Android 16 enters the battle. He doesn't like battling, but he doesn't want to see his brother and sister be destroyed. But Piccolo is still able to counter them, and the battle is turned around, as the androids beat Piccolo. But this is when something insane happens. Piccolo is on the ground defeated, but he then gets back up, as a symbol glows on his back, as he grows and his skin becomes orange. Now Piccolo's power surges, as Piccolo now became Orange Piccolo. Yes, that is the actual name for this form. So he asks the androids, where do they think they are going? As the androids look back, seeing Orange Piccolo. The androids rushes back at Piccolo, but they don't affect Piccolo. Not even 16 does. So Piccolo punches all of them, as they are on the ground. 16's head is even half destroyed. Now Piccolo shoots one more blast, killing all of the androids. Cell would be watching and is enraged that the androids are destroyed again. But Piccolo actually spots Cell, as he shoots another blast at Cell, killing him. Now Piccolo has killed all of the androids. Now he returns to the lookout, retransforming. Vegeta says to power also, as he went up to the lookout, as he asks what was that power coming from. As the humans say that it was Piccolo, as Vegeta says there is no way Piccolo had that much power. So Piccolo shows off his form, and Vegeta is surprised. Piccolo is really strong, but after a little while, Gohan and Trunks exit the time chamber as Super Saiyan. Everyone is in shock. Trunks and Gohan has mastered Super Saiyan. Since none of them had to learn Super Saiyan, they were able to just train to upgrade the Super Saiyan form. In the first 2 months, they unlocked Super Saiyan Grade 2 and 3, but they knew the downsides of the form, so they trained to master the Super Saiyan form by staying in the form 24/7. By the end of the year, Gohan and Trunks had a all-out battle, using Mastered Super Saiyan, as they battled with them both being evenly matched, with the battle ending with a clash of fists, with them both trying to punch each other, with their fists colliding, but because of the recoil, they are pushed back, sent flying. But both get up, as they both say they are not done yet, as they both power up with electricity surging around them. But they then collapse, ending the training session for the day. Back to the present, Vegeta decides to go in by himself, as he goes in for not only 1 year, but 2, as he unlocks Mastered Super Saiyan. Now it is time for Trunks and Bulma to go back to their timeline. The Bulmas did make a self-destruct remote, but Trunks thought if they just destroyed the androids with that remote, all of his training would have been for nothing. So he actually wanted to test his power, saying that he was stronger than the androids. Seeing Piccolo's orange form in action, he thought he could get stronger, and he thought that Master Super Saiyan was stronger than the androids from in the present timeline. So he wants to see if he is able to beat the androids alone in his. But if he isn't able to, they would just use the destruction remote. Teacher Bulma would agree, as they go back to their timeline. Back in their timeline, Trunks rushes to the androids. The androids would be surprised Trunks is alive, since they haven't saw him in the wild. As Trunks says, this is where the androids die. Go at him full strength. They both have to team up for this battle. Android 17 would laugh, as he says with pleasure, as him and 18 rushes at Trunks. Trunks gets ready, as he powers up into Master Super Saiyan, as he battles the 2 androids, with them not being able to land a hit on Trunks, as Trunks just dodges their attacks. The androids would be enraged that they won't be able to land a hit on Trunks, so they go up into the air, powering up a dead-end drain. But Trunks would just counter with his burning attack, killing the android. Now, Trunks' timeline is at peace, as they start to rebuild, and during the 3 years, Trunks has unlocked Super Saiyan 2. He was already close by going in the time chamber with Gohan, left them both almost unlocking it at the end, but with this time of peace, he was able to unlock this form completely, as he trains to master it just like how he mastered Super Saiyan. And now, Cell appears, and Trunks actually knows about Cell, since Piccolo would tell Trunks about Cell, thinking that this would be good info to tell Trunks. So when Cell appears, Trunks tells Cell to show himself, as Cell does, as Trunks tells Cell that he is too late. Android 17 and 18 are already dead, and soon Cell would be too. Cell would be enraged as he rushes at Trunks, but Trunks catches his fist. Then he rips off Cell's arm. Cell would start to regenerate, but Trunks would kick him away, then shoot out a Gallic gun, killing Cell. Now the day is saved once again. Now in the main timeline, we will have a 7-year gap, and everybody would have gotten stronger. President Trunks now trains more with Vegeta. Not having Goten around, he trains with Vegeta more, getting Super Saiyan earlier. And now he is close to unlocking Super Saiyan 2. Now we are going to be covering Goku, and what he has been doing during this time. He has been training in Netherworld, improving his Super Saiyan form. And with a little more than a decade training in Netherworld, he has upgraded Super Saiyan to grade 2, 3, and mastered the form. Then he improved it even more, upgrading to Super Saiyan 2 and even 3. But after 9 years in Netherworld, Goku is visited by someone. It's Shen. He was able to sense Goku's power on his planet, and since King Kai is his co-worker, he wanted to see if he had a student on his planet, and he actually does, and it's Goku. Shen apologizes to King Kai, as he asks Goku to train on his planet, and seeing that this Kai is higher than King Kai, he agrees. Goku and Shen has teleported to the Supreme Kai's world, as Goku starts to train with the Z-Sword, as he starts to destroy the rocks on the planet. But Goku gets an idea to test the Z-Sword with something else, as he asks Shen if he can test the Z-Sword with something else stronger, as Shen says yes, as he throws a caution block at Goku. Goku would try to slice it with the Z-Sword, but unexpectedly, it breaks, as Goku dodges the block before getting hit by it. Everyone would be shocked seeing the Z-Sword broken, but they would hear a voice behind them. It's the old Kai, as he tells them he was the one trapped in the Z-Sword. Goku and the Kais are shocked that the Z-Sword wasn't even a weapon, but the old Kai tells Goku if they were trying to get stronger, he can unlock Goku's potential, and Goku would actually agree to get his potential unlocked. He thought Super Saiyan 3 was the max for a while. He hated the fact that the power is just given to him, but he would just train to make the power his own. So the old Kai starts the ritual, and after 25 hours, Goku's potential is unlocked. The ritual is complete. The old Kai will tell Goku to power up, as Goku does. His hair spikes up like Super Saiyan, but his hair stays black. The ritual is complete. Goku is surprised how powerful this power is. It's even stronger than the Super Saiyan 3 form, and doesn't have any drawbacks. Now Goku starts to train, increasing his form. But a year would pass, and this is the day Bravity starts to attack. But there is one problem. Goku is still dead, but old Kai says that is not a problem, as he gives his life to Goku. The Kaizen Goku wasn't shocked, as the old Kai says he was going to die eventually. Anyways, so Goku and the Kais go to the World Tournament, and like in canon, the Z Fighters are in a tournament too. And of course, they'll be able to see Goku and the Kais, as the Z Fighters sees him, as they rush to Goku, asking how is he alive, as well as Goku reuniting with his family, Gohan and Chi-Chi. Then Vegeta approaches Goku, as he tells Goku, hope he hasn't been slacking on his training, but Goku would tell Vegeta, he hasn't. He is way stronger than how he was on Namek. He can even kill Frieza with a fingernail if he was still alive. But he tells the Z-Fighters the plan, and why he's alive, and why he has entered the tournament, telling the Z-Fighters about Boo. He is also surprised how strong everybody else is. Piccolo has a new potential unlocked in orange form, and Gohan as well as Vegeta has gotten Super Saiyan 2. Even Trunks has unlocked Super Saiyan grade 1. But the tournament begins, and Trunks is the one who wins the juniors division. As the adults division begins, and Spokovich still beats down Videl. Even though Gohan knows of the plan, he tells the Kais it would be better if the villains take his energy right now, so Videl won't keep getting hurt. The Kais agrees, as Gohan goes into Super Saiyan 2, as he pushes Videl out of the way. as Shin freezes Gohan in place so Yamu can take his energy. Now they escape with the energy, with the Z Fighters following them, with Gohan getting killed by Kobita. Then they follow everybody else right after. So they reach Babidi's ship, as they see Babidi kill Spokovich and Yamu, and he starts to talk to the Boras, as he says there seems to be some visitors here, so Babidi tells him to eliminate them. Shin will tell Goku to get ready, as the Bora rushes at the team, but Goku kicks him away, as he says he is going to defeat the Bora, as Goku yells with his hair spiking up, but his hair is still black. Goku is in his ultimate form, and he decides not to hold back, as in one key blast, he kills the Bora and Babidi. Then Shin takes Boo's egg, then he thanks the Z Fighters. As he gets ready to leave, Shin would ask Goku if he is coming, but Goku would look back at his friends and family. Then he looks back at the Kai, as he says, no, at least not right now. He is thankful of the Kais, but he hasn't saw his family in a decade, so wants to spend some time with them for now. The Kais would understand Goku, as Goku would also say, tell the old Kai thank you for him, because he is the one who granted him this power. Kais agree, as they leave. Now Goku would look at Vegeta, and Vegeta knows what Goku is thinking, as he agrees to the battle, as Goku and Vegeta burst into the air, ending the arc. Now 4 years would pass, and the God of Destruction Beerus would wake up, dreaming of the Super Saiyan God, as he goes to the Supreme Kai's world, fighting Goku, and Goku activates his ultimate form in this battle with Beerus. And actually, this battle is amazing to Beerus. He is having a great time with Goku's ultimate form doing pretty well. He is not as strong as Super Saiyan God and Canon, but he is pretty close. But Beerus still defeats Goku as he goes to Earth. But Gohan and Vegeta isn't as strong as Goku, so they are defeated. But Goku comes back just in time, as he summons Shenron, with Shenron telling everybody about the Super Saiyan God ritual. So Shenron disappears as the Dragon Ball scatters. Now everyone does the ritual along with Vegeta, instead of Goku, because Goku wants to increase his ultimate form, instead of Goku getting another form that is just given to him. So they do the ritual on Vegeta, as Vegeta becomes the Super Saiyan God, as he battles Beerus like Ken and Goku. But Beerus still defeats Vegeta, as he thanks the Z Fighters for the great battle, as now he leaves. After a while, Vegeta trains on Beerus' planet, after begging Whis to, and cooking him instant ramen. Vegeta will get stronger, as Goku trains on the Supreme Kai's world, as the old Kai tells Goku that the ultimate form is much more useful to him, since it increases his power over time. Goku would agree, so he starts to increase that, as Gohan and Piccolo trains on Earth, getting stronger as well. Now a whole year would pass, as Frieza is revived by Shenron, as he trains for 4 months getting his golden form. As he goes to Earth, and really, he is not a problem with Gohan in his Super Saiyan 2 form, and Piccolo in his orange form. So they beat down Frieza, and kills him with a double special beam cannon. Now the day is saved thanks to Gohan and Piccolo. Now a couple of months would pass, as Champa and Vados appears on Beerus' planet, as the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament is set up. So the team goes as follows: Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, and Trunks. Yes, Kid Trunks. I said in the last part, Trunks has trained more with Vegeta. So now Trunks has unlocked Super Saiyan 2, but this tournament is just a wash, with Goku defeating Botamo, but Goku loses to Frost. So Trunks enters the ring, going Super Saiyan 2 as he defeats Frost. Then he defeats Mogeta with these, but sadly, he doesn't stand a chance against Kappa. So Kappa eliminates Trunks, and Goku wants to fight Kappa, as he asks Gohan and Piccolo to let him battle before them, and since they don't really care about fighting Kappa, and it looks like Goku really wants to, they agree, as Goku goes back in, as Goku teaches Kappa Super Saiyan, and he eliminates him. Now Hit enters, and with his time skip, he beats down Goku, but after a while, Goku predicts his time skip, and eliminates him with a Kamehameha after a long fought battle. Now the tournament ends with everybody returning home. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Should the Goku Black arc happen? And well, no, not in this timeline. Goku's power was granted by a Kai, and Shin would have probably said that Goku was the apprentice Kai before the tournament, just like Zamasu. So Zamasu decides to not steal Goku's body. Even though there was time travel before, it's really not a big deal. So we have a year gap, and Vegeta starts to train with Beerus, learning God of Destruction technique, as Goku continues to increase his ultimate form, even stacking it with the Kaioken technique. He is actually able to increase Kaioken to a high number, all the way to times 50 even. With the ultimate form being like a base form, Kaioken is not as deadly as using it with Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue, so he was able to stack it super high. But now the tournament of power would begin. But this is not because of Goku. He is an apprentice Kai now, and he knows to not play with the gods, because they can erase him in an instant. So Zeno just thinks of it again, and actually does the tournament. So the team is gathered. Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Piccolo, Kid Trunks, Krillin, Tien, Roshi, Yamcha, and this might take some time, but Goku would ask Zeno, and Zeno would agree to bring future Trunks. Half of the team is humans that are not very strong, so I decided to include future Trunks. Because if Chaozu joins the team as well, the team would be quickly eliminated. So everyone goes to a world of void. As the tournament begins, as Gohan deciding for everyone to be in groups of 2, 3, or 4. So the humans are in one group, Piccolo and Gohan is in another group, Vegeta and Kid Trunks is in one, and the last one is Goku and Future Trunks. Now the tournament will go about the same, with Universe 9 and 10 being erased by Goku and Vegeta using their final Kamehameha, eliminating Universe 9. And since Zamasu didn't want to join the tournament, Piccolo and Gohan defeats Universe 10. Now the events of 109 and 110 would happen, and Goku and Vegeta would want to both battle Jiren. But Goku is uneasy. He doesn't think himself and Vegeta can take on Jiren alone. So he tells Vegeta they have to team up against him. Vegeta agrees as they both power up. Goku goes into his ultimate form as Vegeta goes Super Saiyan Blue. As they rush at Jiren, with them trying to punch Jiren away, but he is able to block their attack. Now their battle begins, with Goku and Vegeta battling Jiren at the same time. And this battle is similar to episode 123. Goku and Vegeta versus Jiren, with Goku and Vegeta's extra training, they're on that level of Super Saiyan Blue evolution and Kaioken times 20 from in canon, and if not a little stronger. Jiren has to increase his power bit by bit, with Goku and Vegeta testing Jiren. Multiple other universes are being destroyed. Universe 3 is destroyed by the half-breed Saiyan. Universe 4 is defeated by Piccolo and Tien, as Universe 2 is eliminated by the other humans, teaming up. Now Universe 6 is the only universe besides Universe 11 that remains. The rest of Universe 7 teams up against them as Future Trunks and Gohan takes on Dispo and Topo. The humans and Piccolo are doing very well, but Hit is the most powerful one out of all of the universe. So Piccolo goes into his orange form as he handles Hit, with the humans then taking out Universe 6's Saiyan. Leafla and Kyo would try to fuse, but Krillin and Tien would take them out before they had the time to put on the Katara earring. But now they go to help Piccolo against Hit, and with their teamwork, they are able to counter Hit's time skip and eliminate him. Now, Gohan versus Dispo would be actually different from in canon. Even though Gohan doesn't have the ultimate form, he is stronger than his canon timeline counterpart. So he defeats Dispo. Now he goes to help Trunks, but the humans and Piccolo joining in the battle with Topo as well. Now he is getting pushed back, and before Topo goes into his God of Destruction form, Gohan, Kid Trunks, and Future Trunks, as well as Piccolo, all power up and Mistako, eliminating Topo. Now Jiren is the final warrior of Universe 11. Jiren is pushed back by Goku and Vegeta, but he senses that Topo and Dispo is eliminated. So Jiren goes to knock out the humans and Piccolo. 5 warriors down already. Jiren isn't playing, he is going full power now. Goku and Vegeta thinks this is time for them to go to their full strength. Goku goes Kaioken times 50 as Vegeta goes Ultra Ego, as they go to battle Jiren. Now the tables have turned, and Goku and Vegeta are evenly matched, facing off against Jiren. Kid Trunks and Future Trunks decides to jump in, being the distraction, but Future Trunks gets an idea, but is cautiously eliminated of Kid, Goku, and Vegeta. As he says, he can use his sword to slice the arena, and all Goku, Vegeta, and Kid needs to do is hold Jiren in place. Kid agrees, as Future uses a key sword, slicing the arena below the fighters. As they all fall, Goku and Vegeta would be shocked, but they know Gohan and Future is still in the ring, so they are just busy not letting Jiren hop back into the arena. And after a while, they succeed in eliminating Jiren. Now Trunks and Gohan is the MVP, and they decide to revive all the universes. Now everyone goes back home, with future Trunks going back to his timeline. With no Frieza, the Broly movie doesn't happen. So now we get into the Moro arc. Since Boo is dead, since Beerus destroyed Boo's egg, Beerus decides to get Goku to help against the battle against Moro. And Goku agrees, so they go to New Namek, with this being Goku's first time seeing New Namek. The Nameks are happy to see Goku, but Goku says there is a threat coming to the planet, but he will defend them from it. After a while, Moro arrives on the planet, and Goku looks on as Moro exits the ship. Goku would tell Moro he is not going to get the Dragon Balls, as Moro would look at Goku, smirking as he grabs a Namekian. But Goku kicks Moro, so Goku charges up, with a white aura appearing. As Goku's hair spikes up, Goku has went into his ultimate form. Moro would laugh as he tries to take Goku's energy, but Goku would just smirk, as he tells Moro, trying to take his energy, huh? As Goku continues, he's an apprentice Kai, so that magic doesn't work against him. As Goku powers up, rushing at Moro, punching him in the face. As Moro is sent flying, Moro would try all of his abilities to defeat Goku, using the lava of the planet to hit Goku, but Goku would just dodge out of the way, taking it away. He shoots a key blast at Moro, with Moro being pushed back into his ship. Moro would be enraged. He is not able to gather Dragon Balls, but he tries to lead Cranberry to gather Dragon Balls, but Goku would send Cranberry, as he shoots a key blast at Cranberry, killing him off. Now Moro has no ally, as he tells Goku, how is he this strong? As Goku tells Moro, he trains to get his power. He doesn't just take it from others. As he says, Kaioken times 100. As he powers up, becoming hot, killing Moro. Goku's able to go times 100 for a quick burst, so this is what Goku does now, just to finish off Moro. As Goku powers down, with the Moro arc not actually being a serious arc, with Goku just defeating Moro on Namek. So Goku is returned to Earth, and Beerus doesn't have to die. So this is where the scenario ends, since the Granola arc is still ongoing, and I haven't even watched the superhero movie. Even though I included Piccolo's ultimate form, I didn't include Gohan's ultimate white-haired form or Gohan Blanco, because I don't know much of that form. But I do know of Piccolo's form, because we did see it in a couple of trailers, and I saw a couple of spoilers. I might include that form for Goku, maybe in the next part, if I watch Superhero, then do the Granola arc. But that is the end of the scenario. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the content. As well as comment down below what video I should do next. But with all that said, I will see everyone in the next video. See ya, and until we meet again.